Visibility, credibility, and profitability are just three of the things we get to talk to Coach Everardo about today. Let's have a listen to some of the tips he shares about how you can scale your business, hire a team, and let go of the reins so that you can scale. Tell me, why did you become a business coach?
This happened many years ago. I was in the corporate world. I did my bit to get up on the higher ranks, and at some point I realized that I was not in control of my future. And so I decided to go out and look for something that I will reap the benefits of my efforts. And so, like many other people do, you just go on and try and take control. And so I did. I found these, and I just dived into it head on, and the rest is history.
What do you love about coaching?
It's never the same day, right? We're working with 15, 20 people throughout a week, and everything is different, right? As we move through their development, there's always this challenge. There's this opportunity that comes along that we get to explore, and so it's never the same day. That's what I love about it.
When you say challenges, what challenges do you find that business owners that you speak to have?
Most everybody that goes into business, or even those that are in executive positions, find themselves knowing well what they do, and they perform, but they always hit that ceiling, right? That next thing that they need to get into that they cannot seem to break through, whether it is the money to go to the next level, the time that they are occupying working on their business, or the people that they have around them. And I'm going to probably say that that's one of the highest points, right? Working with other people, doing what you do through other people is always a challenge. And so, they need a different perspective sometimes. They need somebody to, pull them out of their day-to-day and get them to see a different way. It is one of my biggest beliefs that people go only after those things that they can see. If they can have clarity around what they're going after, they go to it and they pursue it with a vengeance, right?
What are some examples of that you've seen?
I'm going to use an example of a customer of mine. I met him, years ago, and a small business, maybe 2 or 3 people. They're doing well. They deliver quality services, but they just simply cannot get through a certain level of revenue, and they want more things for their lives, right? So we use our system. We go in, look at what their structure is, and then start giving them some options, right? Developing that vision to a higher level, and then defining a path for them to follow. And so this customer I'm talking about, needed to be able to let go of some of the things that he was very good at, to leverage other people to get things going for him. And so it took us a little while, but once he understood that it's necessary for you to step out, allow other people to come in, help them reach those levels, then it starts replicating. And so there's a lot that goes along with these, right? From generating new business and being able to increase your ability to repeat business with your customers. But he went from close to $500,000 business to about a $10 million business in a matter of 5 years. Because once you break through, then it starts, almost snowballing on you.
That's a big increase in such a short period of time. Talk to me about that, because I know that there's a lot of different aspects to business, but what was the key thing that really helped them with that breakthrough?
Well, it happened in stages, right? So you're good at doing the work, you're a technician, you can deliver, right? And you can deliver a high quality service. And so when you bring people on board, they don't seem to act the way that you want them to do it, or the way that you will do it. And so you have to learn to compromise a little bit and figure out, okay, maybe my way isn't the only way to get the results that I want. And so that acceptance moves you to, okay, I can have other people get the results that I want. They may not do it the same way I do. And as long as we have a clear vision and how we go about doing the things that we do, then it starts multiplying. And so we went from, not going out with the technicians on a job, right? To letting them do it, to reviewing the work that they do, giving them guidance and training as we go. Then once we were able to move away from the technician part, then the management, right? And so if you're like most business owners, you're doing 20 things at once, right? And nobody really can do all the things that you can do. So we have to chip away at the things that you're good at and start putting people in place to take more ownership, to take more intensity into those actions. And they again start multiplying. So we go from not going to the truck to maybe hiring somebody to do some business development, to bringing somebody on board that is now watching the numbers and the opportunities that come along with that. And so every time that we had to come to one of those places, it was almost a breaking point, right? We get there and we're looking at what is it that we can do moving forward, and with accountability, they see it and they see one thing happening, and that thing leads to the next, and then the next. And so right now, this organization I'm talking about started with 3 people. We got to a point where we had over 48 employees, generating for the business and producing very interesting profits.
What's the best piece of business advice that you've ever received?
And I don't know, maybe it is because of where I am today. As business people, we gotta get marketing right. Marketing is what we need to make things happen in business. From acquiring the customers that we're gonna have to keeping them and making sure that they get results. It's all marketing. And so if that's the core of who we are as business people, then we need to get good at it. So that's what I'm working on every day.
Hats off to you for committing to your learning by listening to this podcast. And if you'd like some help implementing some of these strategies, then click the link in the description to find your local action coach. They can help you put these strategies into action and take your business and your life to the next level. In the meantime, like and subscribe so that you're the first to get our next episode. We'll see you soon.